Welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday, the day before the competition, the second scariest day in the week. Um, yeah.
Luckily, they only do magic testing, no drug testing here. No drug testing for any of the dogs.
Performance-enhancing drugs for all dogs.
They're so set on magic, they totally forgot about performance-enhancing drugs. Now, if only there was like a communal water source that the dogs drink from during the competition.
Patrick will tell you that the staging room where all the dogs hang out is kind of an open area. There is a trough or a large thing of water that they use that you can dish out to your dog. There is a communal water source, but I don't like this talk of cheating to get people disqualified. Why can't Patrick win on his own? Do we really have to drug him?
It's like,
we don't have to. We just that might help him get a little more spry.
It's like asking an old man to win a marathon or something, you know?
All right, we can just focus on his act then. We'll just montage him learning his Shakespeare scene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you montage the shit out of all that, and Wednesday is spent. Tuesday and Wednesday are spent training and.
And I'm also gonna look around for is the
He's
side art
maniac,
of the montage. There'll be scenes of me looking around trying to find a kennel where I can get another Great Dane. Because some montages have the second arc.
Right, there's multiple.
Yes.
Yeah, there's typically montages of the paws just going.
Yes, there is a kennel here where they breed, and then there's also some exotic animals being sold down on the docks. Exotic companion animals.
They did need matching dogs. Maybe I'll check out the exotic companion animals too.
Oh, you can find yes, you can definitely find some very nice Great Danes in the kennels. Some very nice Great Danes.
Okay, excellent. So keep that in mind, and we make sure to go to the community center and reassure the teens there that we're going to save it.
At first, I thought this was a 2 weeks notice reference, but now I'm thinking it's more like a MacGyver reference.
It's like every frickin' 80s movie. Where, like, the rich, snobby teen's dad was going to tear down the community center and build condos on it. And they're like, no, we're going to raise money to save it with the Battle of the Bands,
Mm-hmm. All right.
And also the sexy dog welder is going to, totally get accepted into dog dancing school.
Dog welder?
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen Flashdance?
No. That welds dogs together?
No, it's a dog that's a welder. But it's
Your mind went to human caterpillaring, centipeding dogs.
Whoa, who said anything about human centipeding?
What the fuck?
I definitely did not go there, Rob. I think that was you. That's maybe a little projecting.
Welding dogs together. That was you.
Well, dog welder? I mean, clearly dogs can't operate a welding torch.
They can't. They hold in their teeth.
And they can totally, like, pull the chain that tips over the bucket with their teeth.
Yeah. Play dead in the chair.
These are all Flashdance references, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what? You're in town now, Neil.
I am.
We're just going to kidnap you.
You should.
We're just gonna make a list of everything that you need to be able to recognize a reference to.
God. Well, I'm really good at staying up late, so I can
You are.
I can watch movies for like 5 days straight and just get them all out of the way.
It's staying up and not sleeping.
It's easier if you're just watching movies and not streaming. I could do that. Anyway,
Okay.
we'll do that one day. Where it's time for the competition, right?
American, because I'll be totally down for that.
Is there anything else you guys want to do, or are we gonna head to Thursday?
We'll save you a spot.
Well, I got the drugs. I'm gonna buy some more meat, actually.
Some more meat. Okay.
And we're also going to train because Ian is, is an older dog and can't montage the entire time. We're also going to train Scrapper for the halftime trick.
Right.
The halftime show.
Okay. The day comes, the day of the dog show. It is the big event in town today. The stadium is filled with hundreds upon hundreds. Some might even say thousands upon thousands of people. It is packed to the gills. You guys are in the underground area where normally gladiators would be trained. You can still see the weapons and equipment and mannequins that are used to practice and train. But all that's been cleared off to the sides and tables are brought out. Food is everywhere. There's a big thing of water where the dogs can, where you can get water for your dogs.
What's the first competition again?
Okay, we're not going to LSD the dog's water. Patrick can't be.
The first competition
awesome
is obedience. Obedience is the first stage of the competition. Patrick is there with Ian. Okay. They're getting ready. Ian's a little shaky.
So preparing for all this, I'm going to have spell-wise. Let's see, I got 5 first-level spells. So let's go with 4 speak with animals for as needed, and 1 Newtonian light spell.
What's the Newtonian light spell?
And we talked about that spotlight.
Oh,
yeah.
For the show.
Okay.
And you can decide if that enhances the show or whatever.
All right. So.
And hold 2 persons in case things go really sideways.
In case the show comes to a horrible. Yes. Just as the show gets going, giants show up and they start wrecking the city. 6, 7. All right. 8d6, 8d20. So, first act of the show.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak with animals again right before the show.
Mm-hmm.
To give Ian a pep talk, go over all the things, all the obedience and everything. So you should have a perspective of everything that no dog has ever had before.
Okay. He understands the importance of these events. I'm just going to roll checks for all the dogs and see how far they get. Oh, actually, first off, while you're all down here doing this, a wizard comes around and does a detect magic spell on everyone in the room. Well, he stands at the back of the room and scans it. And he walks up to Lord Reindeer and says, "Excuse me, sir. Your dog has been enchanted. You are disqualified and disbarred from the event." Lord Reindeer turns and says, That's impossible. I've been competing for years and I've never stooped to I would never. Someone is playing a trick on me. This is clearly the work of someone else." And the wizard says, the rules are rules. Your dog is disqualified, whether through your hand or another's. You are out. And Sir Reindeer says, Do you know who I am? I'm a noble here. I will have you removed from town. You will be sent away. It goes back and forth for a little bit, but eventually the noble and his dog
I'm gonna use my ventriloquism and just be like, "Fuck wizards."
They are forcibly ejected from the arena, leaving the competition with 15. Do you want to give me a ventriloquism check there for your orc wizards?
Oh, it's going to be wizards are bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It clearly comes from you.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Everyone comes out.
It's not clearly from me. It's just like, maybe.
And the obedience competition is first. Dogs are brought out, and one by one, they perform for everyone, doing their obedience. Let's do the first 8 competitors. Okay, wow, we have some very good rolls here. Let's write these down. Let's see how these go. So, we've got...
Break out the green Gatorade for this one.
So, the first guy gets a 30 on his check. The second gets a 20. The third gets an 18. Fourth gets a 16. 16. Oh, God, math. 31. 34. And a 17. And then the next
What about
6 go.
What about Ian?
Ian's going to go last here.
Okay.
The next 6, and they get a 16, 22, 23, 21, 21, 19. And Ian comes out. One of you guys is going to roll it.
Woof, woof, woof.
Patrick's,
Woof, woof.
Ian's modifier is plus 14 to his roll. However, you have been training him hardcore. You've used magic to get ahead. So instead of a plus 14, we're going to a plus 4 bonus to that. So it's a d20 plus 18. Who would like to roll it? Why don't we take turns for these competitions? Someone roll d20 plus 18.
Rob?
All right.
See if you make it into the top half of the show. Top 8. 22. That is not a great roll. The judges carefully look at their notes. I should have done this in an Excel spreadsheet so I could... in a Google Sheet so I could organize better. Oh, God.
Yeah, I thought you had this all totally set up with the whole 16. I'm like, oh, he's probably got like the bracket chart and everything.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm doing this on the seat of my pants. Not on the seat of my pants, but by the seat of my pants. Okay.
I use mine for a lot of things too.
The seat of your pants?
Really?
We'll let that one sit there. See if that sit there.
This is Tom. No. No, what's the dog's name? The dog's name is Ian. There we
Yes.
go. Okay, sort. And do you guys make the top half is the question. What was your total score? 22. All right, you guys are easily in the top half of the competition there. Not a problem. We lose the top 8 succeed, the top remainder disappear, and then we come to the halftime show because that takes a while. The person who got first place, by the way, in the obedience test was Archibald Mayfeather and his dog. His dog, Tom.
Tom.
I was sure Mayweather's dog's name would start with Mr.
Oh, wait a minute. No, dog's name is not Tom. I have a better name for him. It's Mike. His dog's name is Mike. Much better. Okay, halftime show comes along. Chloe, kill it. What do you do?
I'm going to dedicate a song to Ian, the dog's name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to well, first of all, I'll be like,
Maybe you should be dedicating this song to all the war dogs that have fallen.
do 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 No, I'm well. Sort of like that's my next one, but yeah, I'm gonna sort of be like, "Good afternoon, Corksport!" Woo! And
I'm gonna try to get everybody cheering.
Oh, they're cheering. Can't you hear them cheering?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just gonna be like, "You!" And then sort of like just go into a medley and do the juggling with the sort of like with I always forget his name.
Scrapper?
Scrapper, yeah.
All right.
Scraps. Anyway, yeah. And,
Give me
sort of like juggling and.
Give me some juggling checks here, or a juggling check to see how good you can juggle for the people.
How good can I juggle for the people?
Got to roll at least a 21 or above.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Ooh. You juggle well with the meat and the bits, and you toss them up, and Scrapper leaps and bites certain ones from the air, and it's all nice and impressive.
It's all like.
Yeah!
Underhand, diddly 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 woo, and behind the back and all the other.
After that is done, what is your next entertaining act?
And then yeah, I'm just gonna do war dogs and do, and yeah.
And what does Scrapper do during this?
Just howls along and
Give me your musical skill checky thingy, whatever that is. It's probably a charisma check.
Yeah. Which is 15.
Ooh, it doesn't go well. Your lute busts a string mid-show.
All right, I'm going to cast Speak with Animals. I'm going to grab Scrapper's.
Well, hold on. So they're out in the middle of the arena doing this. You're back in the sidelines.
I'm going to run out there.
You like run out into the middle of the arena during the halftime show.
My best clothes with the halftime show, with the bandana for Scrapper, while Dave fixes the guitar strings here and tries to recover from this. I'm like, oh no, Scrapper! I find there's only one thing to do in a situation like this. Pull out the bandana, put it around Scrapper. You go. When things like this happen, I think we just need to smile and put on the Ritz. And so we'll have the fancy black silk bandana, and we'll do a full. I'll just have Scrapper. So I've got the Speak with Animals going on. So I'll just like instruct and ad lib this with Scrapper. Scrapper's job is to go just every time it's putting on the Ritz. Yes.
What were you doing, Dave, during this?
Fixing my lute string, and then sort of like I'll join in once my lute string's fixed.
Okay.
All right, then
Corey, give me a charisma
we're gonna do
check.
like the whole dance number, back and forth, and then Dave just like slide in there and become part of the number here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they totally engineered the strings broken, and now it was all planned all along.
All right, that's gonna be difficult to pull off. I need both of you to make a 21 or higher charisma check.
Boosh!
Boom! Dave kills it. Kuri, this shouldn't be hard for you. Don't mess it up. Nice. You guys pull it off, and the crowd goes for it. All right. The halftime show winds down.
Just like
Thank you, Corksport. You've been epic. Woo!
To a lady with a wealthy puppy.
Okay. The halftime show's over, and it is now time. It is now time for the obstacle course.
All right.
We've given the dog the painkillers, haven't we? So he's at least perky.
Yeah, well, so there are 8 dogs in the competition right now. And we're going to do them one at a time. Archibald Mayfeather goes first with his dog, Mike. Ooh, and he gets a 34 on the obstacle course from the judges. It's beautiful. He just jumps through all the hoops properly. He does a jump through the fire hoop, and with a nice elegant stretch mid-jump and down at the end, and like whirls on his heels and sits down and goes right up for the begging position. The judges applaud. Next up is Mangy. Mangy Gets a 28 on his check. Does extraordinarily well. Really kills it in the competition. Next up is Spot. Ooh, Spot doesn't go so well. He knocks over the first hoop, comes around the corner, jumps over the pit, climbs the wall, jumps through the fire ring, but he only gets a 17 because he knocked over that first hoop. It is time for Ian to come along. You've got the standard plus 14 for all the training that you've done ahead of time. The obstacle course, you had another plus 4 for the training with the obedience, but that doesn't quite work for the obstacle course because he's so old. Actually, he gets a penalty.
Do we get a plus because you've given him like painkillers to make him laugh?
Yeah, so you're just giving him the painkillers here, or are you giving him some cocaine here? Some gnome
just painkillers
powder.
Because Patrick didn't want to toke him up.
Okay.
I think painkillers are fine.
So the painkillers will give him plus 14. That will be his a d20 plus 14 will be his check. If you give him the gnome dust anyway, that brings you to a plus 19.
No, Patrick said he didn't want to win that way.
All right, well, there's only 8 people here, and the scores are pretty good so far. 34, a 28, and a 17.
Do you want me to roll that, by the way? Because
it's your turn.
Okay.
And you're the one doing it, so you get to decide whether or not you actually give him the gnome dust.
We're going to respect the wishes of the owner. 1d20 plus 14.
Do it. Yeah. Oh! It's not great.
Old dog.
Old dog does the obstacle course. He knocks over the hoop. He makes it through the fire, but it's just not that great. He feels better, but it's not great. There are 4 more competitors to go. You guys have a score of a 16. You need to end up in the top 4.
I'm going to go and give him a scratch behind the ears because he's been a good boy and he's tried so hard. Oh, yes, he has. He's been a good boy.
Is there anything you guys want to do to sabotage these other dogs? Because they all need to score lower than you. They all need to get lower than a 16.
So what is this next part here?
This current part is the obstacle course still. 4 more dogs coming up.
He said he didn't want to cheat.
As it stands, Ian's going to lose if you don't rig the game. It's your call to make. You have a few moments here.
How could we cheat this? If we did. Well, they're supposed to be. They did obedience and tricks.
All right. Patrick and Dave, or Ian and Dave, have made it back from the stage. Patrick comes up and pets Ian. He's like, "It's okay. You're still a good boy. Don't worry about it. You still got top 8. It's okay. It's okay,
Could
puppy."
Orison be used to make the scent of a cat?
Ooh.
Scent of a skunk. That would really distract them because.
Orison must have a specific effect. Alleviate. A single creature suffering from nausea or pain is relieved. Clarity. Courage. Guidance. Heal. Magic. Sense. Memory. Resistance to magic. Resistance to poisons. Orison's so much generally an Orison should not affect more than one creature or die roll at a time. Orison. So yeah, if you wanted to create a minor illusion of a slight bit of a smell, it could be done.
Okay.
What smell are you going to create? And Orison only has a range of 10 yards, which...
All right. Well, a skunk, I think the human handlers might notice more. Probably the cat, the human handlers aren't going to notice, but the dogs will definitely key into.
I'm also going to try and sort of ventriloquism, like a little or something when the dogs are. So I'm just going to try and make distracting noises when the dogs are about to leap or something, just to try and throw them off as well. So a little.
Well, it's a loud crowd out there. There's thousands of people cheering.
Yeah, but ventriloquism, you can throw your voice, right?
Okay. All right, we can give it a shot. You're going to need to be a good ventriloquism roll.
Okay, and I'm going to try to pop a little dog scent into the middle of the course. And then where is does like whatever spot Patrick and Ian, do they kind of the same spot they keep going back to?
Yeah, they've got a designated table.
Okay. I'm going to, after I cast the thing, then I'm going to run out, and this is a medieval thing. It shouldn't be too hard to find some spiders, right?
Yeah, you can find some spiders.
All right. I'm going to find all the spiders I can very quickly. I'm going to cast speak with animals. All right. I've got a job for you. I'm totally going to make this worth your while. Gnats, flies, everything we can get that I can get for you. But I need a favor from you guys. Okay, I'm going to release you over by this dog's table. And what I want you to do, going to work together here, spin a web that says some dog.
Some dog.
Is that another movie that we need to show you, Neil?
I've read and seen Charlotte's Web.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Do you want me to roll for the ventriloquism now, by the way?
Yeah, give me your ventriloquism roll. You need a 30.
No.
Nope. So you sent the dog out in the course. Are you trying to spider the same dog while he's out there?
No. He's trying to put get the spiders to spin a web by where Patrick is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with Patrick's little spot, some dog.
I just say this dog should win.
Okay, so hold on. I should be a little bit more clear. The arena is empty except for all the things out there. When your dog goes out there, does their performance, and then they come back to the underground holding area. So any web spun would only be seen by the other trainees and dogs, not by the judges. I should be clear on that. Sorry.
Oh. Is there any good place where I could do that? They would clearly be referring to Ian.
Not that the judges could see. Not to mention, you would have to go out into the middle of the arena while someone else is doing something, and it'd be disqualification right there. But you're going to scent the other dog with another scent of dog?
No, I was casting a cat scent.
Cat scent.
In the middle of the arena.
Okay.
So the dogs, if they're well-trained dogs, would ignore that. But, so...
I'll give him a penalty to his skill check here. That is still a 19. It's not good. As it stands, unless you can find some way to disqualify one of these dogs, Ian is out. There are 3 more dogs coming up. Is there anything you want to do for them? Are you going to Orison them as well? Or are you going to throw in a towel? Yeah.
I'll try it with the cat scent again. He doesn't want me to cheat, so that could naturally happen.
That's another 17. Ian is still last place. Second to last dog goes. 7th dog, I should say. Oh, 25, even with the cat scent. And the last dog gets a 26, even with the cat scent. It's pretty clear that Ian is not going to make it, and he is disqualified, or not. He loses that round.
Goes completely out of the competition.
That's it. Ian is out of the competition. He's done a good job, but that's it.
And the arsehole got disqualified, so you know.
Yes.
He got his comeuppance.
While all the dogs are back here doing their thing, you notice that, what's his name? Archibald Mayfeather has kind of disappeared with Mike. They're nowhere to be seen down in this underground holding. But it doesn't really matter too much because Ian's already lost.
Well, let's go check into this, because if Mike is doing anything, or if Mayweather is doing anything illegal, then we can take Mike out.
Ian is still last place. You could remove the top.
That bump him up by one or is these two just
No. So the scores for this round were 34, 28, 26, 25, 19, 17, 17, and Ian at 16. He got dead last. You could kick out the top 3 people, and Ian was
still... It's not like a cumulative score of everything added up?
Each round is scored separately. So if your performance in the first round only matters for the first round, and your performance for the second round only matters for the second. So that's it. I'm just going to roll to see who wins in the end, although I have a feeling I know who it's going to be. 25. Oops. It's 35, 29, 28, and something lower. Doesn't matter at a 19. And in the end, it's between Tom and Mangy. Tom gets a 28 and Mangy gets a 26. Tom, Archibald's dog, wins the competition. But it's okay. Ian and Patrick got round of 8 finish. It's not bad. Tied for 5th. It's okay. Oh, that's such a shame. After all that hard work, one roll and it's all gone. The competition is over. You guys exit. Archibald walks past you, nose in the air, and goes, I didn't even see your Great Dane here. What a shame.
Oh, he was in the show, the halftime show. I couldn't get a ticket, otherwise I'm sure he would have given your dog a run for the money.
Perhaps. Mike here is a superb specimen. It's a shame that your dog is only good for pony shows and not these real dog shows. Well, elves.
Yes, just a poor specimen that saved my life any number of times, including on the trip here.
Clearly, you have a life that needs saving.
Yes, I do.
How sad for you. Ta-ta, see you again
Better
sometime.
Your life not be worth saving?
I take care of myself and do not need to be saved. I am not in danger of death at every turn. Poor you.
No, yeah, anyway. What?
Yeah, well, I managed to stay alive 1,200 years, so...
Damn, looking good for 1,200 years, mate.
Some of us are born... Some of us are born with natural advantages. Others work very hard to get where they are in life. I'm surprised with 1,200... I'm surprised with 1,200 years you've only managed to come this far. Losing a dog competition that you couldn't even enter.
I'm going to punch him.
Well, that would seem to indicate that I didn't lose it.
Dave, you punched the noble?
Yeah, I'm going to punch the noble.
Before you punch him, know that you'll go to jail. That's a crime. If you're convicted of it, you will go to jail.
God damn it.
He's a noble. You're not allowed to punch these people.
Think really hard about punching him.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to make up a shitty song about him.
There you go. That's the way to get justice.
Yes, I'm going to make up a song.
It could be a love song about him and his dog.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to write a song inferring that he bangs his dog.
Lovely.
Should be really catchy, something that people can sing as they
hum
drink.
Along. Yeah, hum along to, and yeah.
Right. And I think that's it for today's episode. You guys head back to Berkshire.
Buy a dog.
Oh, yeah, you can buy a dog.
Remember, I give 50 gold of my halftime earnings to Elderly Dog Fund.
He thanks you for it and departs.
And they call it puppy love.
Speaking of which, I want to go find the best dog from like a championship line, like a puppy, like try to find a championship line where the dog has just given birth and there's a whole bunch of puppies, and see if I can purchase one.
Yes, you can go ahead and buy them. It's nice and expensive, $25 gold for the war dog. But you're also noble, so you have to pay an additional 25%, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, but I want to get the war dog like full, not just like new puppy war dog, but I'll train it. But I also want to get just a champion puppy.
Like what do you mean by a champion puppy?
A puppy that's from a litter sired, born by one of these best in breed dogs.
That's going to be a lot more expensive. Those show dogs are pricey.
Well, just trying to get a puppy at this point.
Well, I mean, you get them as puppies and train them into show dogs. So
how much are we talking?
50 gold for a show dog. It doesn't have any real combat skills. It's just a good show dog. That'd be 50 gold plus the 25% for you.
All right, so another 12, right?
Yeah, so it's 62.5 plus 31.25. So you owe 93 gold, 7 silver, and 5 copper for your dog purchases this trip.
Yeah, let me write that down so I can do the math.
93 gold.
Oh, hang on. I gotta find something to write with. Writing. Tell you what, I've got a computer right here in front of me.
Hey.
And it has writing functions, oddly enough.
How useful.
I've just been taking notes. With a fountain pen, bitches.
All right,
I thought those were song lyrics.
What are those numbers?
93 gold, 7 silver, 5 copper.
Okay.
And you get Rex. And what are you naming your other puppy?
That's not for me to decide. I'm going to go over to, I'm going to find Patrick and Ian. And I'm going to say, didn't get the number one spot, but you did it your way with your ethics and your decisions, and Ian had the best show that he could.
Well, thank you for helping him. He's such a good boy. I'm going to miss him when he's gone.
Yes, about that. I figure that both you and Ian have a lot of wisdom and a lot left within you. And I thought that this dog could benefit from your training and Ian's mentorship here and could become the next champion to make you both proud.
I don't understand.
I'm giving you this dog. It's a champion. I give him all the pedigree stuff.
You're just giving me this extraordinarily expensive dog.
Yes.
For what reason?
To keep Patrick company.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, Sir Grohl, for the gold. You, the two of you are certainly the nicest people I've ever met, except for my late wife. She was nice.
Hey, maybe find a new wife too.
Oh, no, I'm far too old for having a new wife. I'm 95, you know.
Don't look a day over 70.
Thank you. It's all the halfling blood I drink. Keeps me young. Have a good day! And he walks off. And I think that's it. I think that's our show for today. Unfortunately, victory was not had, but that's all right. It's Shenanigans. The journey is the goal here, and you can't win them all. Let's give you guys some experience.
And now we have a new nemesis.
Yes, Archibald Mayfeather. And yes, he did cheat. He had a ring of polymorph that he used to transform his son Tom into the dog in the show. Yes, I was waiting for you guys to look.
Have shown up on the Detect Magic.
That's a good question. The answer is his wizard that he hired to do it. He cheated the competition.
I see.
Yes, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it next time. Let's give some experience here. You fought 2 jaguars. Some experience for killing the jaguars. You bribed your way past those guards very cleverly. You you screwed some people in the streets. You positioned them funnily. You made your way to Coxport. You got involved in all the things there. It's just a big long string of things.
He said port.
And you didn't win the competition, but you tried your heart out, kids. All right, times 1.5 for some role playing, divided by 2. You each
don't forget I don't forget the halftime show and everything.
Oh right, halftime show. You guys each get 1,300 experience points. And if I'm not mistaken,
woo! Level 2.
That's what I was gonna say. All right, there, Bardy Bard. Why don't you roll me a d6 for new hit points?
Right, give me 2 seconds. Right, roll 1d6. Please God, more than 3.
No, only one more. Unfortunate for you. You now need 2,500 experience to get to the next level.
Right, let me just max 4. 2,500, right.
Mm-hmm. And you have an additional 15 points to distribute to your climb walls, detect noise, pickpockets, or read languages. 15 as you desire.
Right, where are we? I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna put the whole lot in pickpockets. I think so. That takes it to 30%, right?
Yes, and you also learn a spell.
Yay! Finally, I've become slightly useful.
What do you mean? You were totally useful. We did so much better than if we'd had like combatants and things.
True. But right. Spells. Oh,
right. God. I'm going to give you a list of spells. You can pick 2 spells to know, and then you can memorize any one of them on any given day. Here, I'll just send it to you in Skype.
Yep.
No, I'm just going to send it to you in Discord. That's easier.
Okay.
Discord?
Discord. It is the... it's a different sort of chatting program. It's like Skype, but better.
It has voice chat and it's like it's weird.
Well, we'll talk about it after the show. So pick 2 from all of those things that are first level things, and you can know them, and you can cast one of them per day, but you got to pick which one at the start of the day. And I think that's it. Do you guys have anything you want to say or talk about before we close it out?
Oh, bed. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
No, just don't go into the light. See it.
Don't go into the light. No stream for the rest of the day. It's my mother's birthday tomorrow, and we're doing stuff today with it. So I'm going to take off, hang out with family for the rest of the day, and I will be back.
It's UK Mother's Day today as well.
Oh, look at that. Happy Mother's Day, Chloe.
I got a card and everything. Look.
Can we see your card? Aww. You're amazing, simply the best. What's it say on the inside?
To Mum, such birth, much wow. Which was nice. Because,
your daughter certainly knows you. All right.
She likes her memes.
All right, guys, that's it. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.